It's one of the oldest saloons in the Yukon. Its history dates to the Klondike Gold Rush, but it's been empty for 15 years. Later this month, the taps will run again.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be done. We're just doing, it's just the finishing now and obviously dusting and sweeping, but we're close.
The hotel was bought in 2006 from the estate of Bob Olson. Since then, Morgan and co-owner Jamie Toole have taken on the bulk of the restoration.
I'm basically doing what I'm told.
Years have gone into the renovation. Historic doors refurbished, handrails meticulously restored, the building lifted and new foundation poured, the electrical completely rewired.
It's a lot of labor. I probably could have built 3 of these buildings for the time and the cost we've put into it so far if it was new. But if you don't do a restoration, historical restoration this way, to me it's not done properly. Just the windows alone in the entire building took 800 hours to refinish.
The bar is chock full of Yukon history. The tabletops built from lumber off the White Pass Railroad. The counters constructed from the very slate off the old bar's pool table. And then there's the ceiling.
I think probably my favorite is the tin ceiling. I think that's really spectacular, but Jamie's done an amazing job with the tap stand as well, because it's out of an old keg that would have come off one of the boats like the Tushai, and so it's really historically important and looks pretty neat.
The historic hotel has 100 years worth of stories. The building is infamous for being haunted, doors being slammed and floors creaking. Former owner Bessie Gideon said to be the most famous ghost of them all, often seen looking out windows. Its spooky history even featured on a Canada Post stamp.
Well, I don't remember actually knowing that it was haunted when we bought it. Although I'm looking forward to coming back myself and haunting it, but we certainly, oh my goodness, there is something about this space, particularly the hallway.
This project has taken longer than expected and cost more, but it's become a labor of love. Restoring a historic Yukon building and preserving its history has long been a dream of Morgan's.
It's an amazing story, and I think about back when Robert Service was at the bank in Whitehorse, like he would have come out here, and everybody came through Carcross. So we had so many people, presidents and people visiting, having beer in this very spot where we're standing. So I think it's pretty remarkable.
The hotel itself is still 2 years from opening, but 13 years after buying it, it's expected the first pints will be served within 2 weeks. And given all the paranormal activity, you can bet a spirit or two will be served as well. George Maratos, CBC News, Carcross.